Mazda has just flipped the script for 2026. This isn't just a lineup, it's a revolution. 5 bold new models, 5 stunning game changers, and one clear message. The future belongs to Mazda. Welcome to Gearless Garage. Today, we're diving deep into Mazda's 2026 reveal, a groundbreaking lineup that's turning heads and rewriting the rules. From electric innovation to turbocharged performance, Mazda is making moves you can't ignore. Let's take a closer look at the 5 stars of the show. Get ready to have your mind blown. 1. 2026 Mazda 6, the return of the king. The Mazda 6 is back, but not as you remember it. Mazda's iconic midsize sedan has been completely reimagined for 2026, and it's got everyone talking. Gone is the old platform. In its place, a rear-wheel drive architecture with available all-wheel drive, Skyactiv X tech, and a long, aggressive silhouette that screams luxury sports sedan. Think BMW 5 Series performance, but with Mazda's signature elegance. Inside, it's a sanctuary. A digital cockpit, buttery soft materials, Mazda's finest interior to date. Performance? Up to 350 horsepower from a turbo inline 6. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. And still, it offers hybrid efficiency and Japanese refinement. This is not just a comeback. It's a statement. 2. 2026 Mazda CX-90 PHEV Plus, luxury meets efficiency. Next up is a massive leap forward in the 3-row luxury SUV segment. The 2026 Mazda CX-90 PHEV Plus blends muscle, elegance, and electric brains into one brilliant package. It's built on the new rear-wheel drive platform shared with the Mazda 6. But here, you get up to 450 horsepower, thanks to a turbocharged inline 6 paired with a high-capacity plug-in hybrid system. Electric-only range? Over 60 miles. Fuel economy? Through the roof. Interior? It feels like a Japanese Lexus with hand-stitched leather, wood grain accents, and next-gen ambient lighting. Mazda says this SUV is for families who love performance, tech, and peace of mind. We say it might just be the most balanced luxury SUV of 2026. 3. 2026 Mazda MX-5 Miata, the lightweight legend evolves. The icon. The legend. The heart and soul of Mazda performance. For 2026, the MX-5 Miata returns with more attitude and more innovation than ever before. Lighter. Sharper, and for the first time ever offered with Mazda's all-new hybrid Rotary range extender system. Yes, you heard that right. The legendary Rotary engine is back, but now it's helping power the future. Mazda calls it e-Soul performance. We call it Rotary magic meets electric agility. Handling is still razor-sharp. The weight? Still under 2,500 pounds. The smiles per gallon? Off the charts. This isn't just a Miata. It's a glimpse of what driving joy looks like in an electric world. 4. 2026 Mazda CX-5 EV, the people's electric SUV. Next on the list, Mazda's most important EV yet. Introducing the 2026 Mazda CX-5 EV, the all-electric SUV that brings premium style, affordability, and real-world practicality to the mainstream. This isn't some futuristic concept. This is mass-market electric done right. With up to 310 miles of range, ultra-fast charging, and a starting price expected under $40,000, the CX-5 EV is a direct rival to the Tesla Model Y and Hyundai Ioniq 5. Mazda's signature Kodo design language makes it one of the best-looking EVs out there. Inside, you get a clean, calming layout, built for real drivers, not just tech lovers. It's responsive, smooth, and quiet, but it still feels like a Mazda when you hit the curves. Mazda didn't chase gimmicks. They built an EV for the people, and it could change the game in 2026. 5. 2026 Mazda RX-9, the supercar surprise. You didn't think Mazda would stop there, did you? Because here it is. The crown jewel. The halo car. The long-awaited return of a legend. The Mazda RX-9. After years of rumors, concepts, and whispers, it's real. And it's mind-blowing. Powered by a new generation tri-rotor rotary electric hybrid, the RX-9 is Mazda's vision of a sustainable supercar. With a lightweight carbon fiber body, sub 4 seconds 0 to 60 times, perfect 50/50 weight distribution, and the spirit of the RX-7 reborn, the RX-9 is nothing short of breathtaking. Only a limited number will be built. And yes, it's already turning heads at every major auto show. Mazda isn't just reviving the Rotary. They're proving it still has soul in the EV age. 6. 2026 Mazda CX-70, the new two-row luxury player. If the CX-90 is Mazda's three-row luxury powerhouse, then the CX-70 is the leaner, sportier sibling designed for drivers who want style, performance, and spaciousness without going full-size. Sitting on the same rear-wheel drive platform, the 2026 Mazda CX-70 is a premium two-row SUV with bold coupe-like styling, available plug-in hybrid, and a driving experience that feels more like a sports sedan than an SUV. Think of it as Mazda's answer to the BMW X5 or Mercedes GLE coupe, but with Japanese elegance and emotional design. Inside, it's an artistic space with ultra-minimalist design, panoramic glass, and sustainable materials like recycled suede, bamboo, and vegan leather. It's proof that Mazda's not just building SUVs. They are crafting driving experiences with soul. 7. 2026 Mazda 2 EV, compact, clever, and 100% electric. Mazda hasn't forgotten the urban driver. Say hello to the all-new Mazda 2 EV, a smart, agile, electric hatchback built for city life. Compact on the outside, surprisingly roomy inside, this car is all about simplicity, efficiency, and fun. Range? Around 220 miles, perfect for daily commuting. Charging? 80% in just 30 minutes. Price? Expected to be one of the most affordable EVs on the market. But here's the kicker. Despite being entry-level, the Mazda 2 EV still feels premium with sharp design, intuitive tech, and a driving experience that's playful, not dull. This is electric for everyone, wrapped in Mazda's thoughtful approach to motion and emotion. 8. 2026 Mazda CX-30 Turbo Plus, Performance Reborn. The CX-30 has always been a fan favorite. Compact, stylish, and practical. But now, it's hungry for more. The 2026 CX-30 Turbo Plus brings a new level of hot hatch performance to Mazda's crossover lineup. It gets a tuned 2.5L turbo engine, pushing up to 300 horsepower, sport-tuned AWD, and a stiffer chassis with dynamic suspension tweaks. It's designed to compete with hot crossovers like the Hyundai Kona N and VW T-Roc R. Inside, you get a driver-first cockpit, bucket seats, and a track mode that tightens steering and sharpens throttle response. Who said small crossovers couldn't be thrilling? The CX-30 Turbo Plus is here to prove otherwise. 9. 2026 Mazda BT50 Next Gen, the global workhorse, reimagined. The Mazda BT50 might not be on every street in North America, but globally, it's a trusted name in power, toughness, and off-road dependability. And for 2026, Mazda gives the BT50 a complete overhaul. Still based on the Isuzu D-Max platform, the new BT50 features a more powerful turbo diesel, optional plug-in hybrid 4x4 powertrain, a redesigned interior with Mazda's premium materials, and a rugged exterior built for everything from construction sites to jungle expeditions. It's smarter too, with a 360-degree trail camera, auto-locking differentials, and Mazda Connect off-road mode. Could this be the most underrated pickup truck in the world? Maybe. But 2026 could be the year more people finally pay attention. 10. Mazda Vision-RX concept, the glimpse into 2030. Finally, let's talk future-forward fantasy. The kind that turns heads and drops jaws. Mazda's Vision-X concept is a love letter to enthusiasts, engineers, and dreamers. It's low, wide, impossibly sleek, and powered by a tri-rotor hydrogen rotary electric system that may just define the next decade of clean performance. Mazda calls it zero-compromise driving. And they mean it. Zero emissions. Zero noise until you hit the throttle. Zero distractions in a pure, analog-inspired cabin. This is the kind of car that doesn't need to go into production to leave a lasting impact. But insiders say, Mazda is actually working on a limited production RX Halo car, inspired directly by this vision. If true, the Rotary dream lives on not in nostalgia, but in tomorrow's supercar scene. 11. 2026 Mazda 6 Touring Sport, the return of the performance wagon. They said the wagon was dead. Mazda says long live the performance wagon. The 2026 Mazda 6 Touring Sport is what happens when you blend European practicality with Japanese precision and power. Based on the same RWD platform as the new Mazda 6 sedan, this long-roof beauty brings the same inline-6 turbocharged engine, available AWD, and SkyActiv-X mild hybrid tech but adds space, versatility, and sleek long-distance looks. This isn't a mom car. This is a driver's car with room for dogs, skis, and dreams. Mazda's G-Vectoring Plus makes it balanced on twisty roads, while adaptive dampers help it cruise in effortless grand touring mode. And let's be honest, it just looks stunning. For driving enthusiasts who still need to carry life with them, this might be the perfect car in 2026. 12. 2026 Mazda CX-100, the ultimate flagship SUV. Think the CX-90 was big? Meet the 2026 Mazda CX-100, a full-size luxury SUV designed to go head-to-head with the Toyota Grand Highlander, Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy, and even the Lexus TX. It's longer, wider, and more opulent. 3 rows of first-class seating. New tech features like Level 3 autonomous driving, gesture-based infotainment controls, panoramic OLED dash display. Under the hood, it offers a turbo inline-6 with hybrid assistance, or an optional performance plug-in hybrid with nearly 500 horsepower. Inside, it's not just luxury, it's a sanctuary. Think Zen minimalism, with soft LED lighting, real stone inserts, and next-gen noise-canceling tech. It's a rolling piece of art made to transport families, executives, and adventurers in silent style. The CX-100 signals that Mazda isn't afraid of the premium battlefield, and they've come armed with elegance and muscle. 13. 2026 Mazda 3 RS, the ultimate hot hatch. Mazda heard the critics loud and clear. Where's the performance version of the Mazda 3? And in 2026, they answer with a roar. Here it is. The Mazda 3 RS. Powered by a 2.5L Turbo 4 upgraded to 320 horsepower, AWD, and a 6-speed manual gearbox, this is Mazda's take on the Golf R, Civic Type R, and GR Corolla. It's lightweight, tight, and engineered for pure driver engagement. Inside, you'll find Alcantara-trimmed racing seats, red stitching, G-force meters, launch control mode. It's still a hatchback you can pick up groceries. But it's also track-ready right out of the box. This is for the enthusiast who wants daily thrills without sacrificing daily life. The Mazda 3 RS is loud, proud, and ready to rumble. 14. 2026 Mazda E-Speedster, electric drop-top fun. What happens when Mazda fuses EV tech, Miata spirit, and modern luxury? You get the 2026 Mazda E-Speedster. This all-electric, rear-wheel drive roadster is Mazda's vision of open-air driving in the electric age. No engine noise? Fine, because now you can hear the wind, the road, and your own heartbeat. It offers 220 miles of range, single-motor 280 horsepower setup, 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, and a weight under 3,000 pounds. Mazda went with simplicity here: minimal screens, tactile knobs, and a true analog feel in a digital era. The E-Speedster isn't about beating Teslas. It's about feeling alive behind the wheel again. And in 2026, that's exactly what many drivers are craving. 15. 2026 Mazda EZ Van, the electric family hauler with soul. Who says minivans can't be cool? Introducing the Mazda EZ Van, a bold new move into electric family mobility without sacrificing style or fun. Designed for the next-gen urban family, the EZ Van offers sliding solar roof, swivel lounge seating, up to 8 passenger capacity, and over 350 miles of range. The interior feels like a Japanese lounge: clean lines, warm textures, and plenty of tech for kids and parents alike. You get smart rear seat screens, built-in picnic table, voice-controlled infotainment, and Mazda's legendary driving balance, even in a van. The EZ Van might just be the coolest family hauler since the VW ID. Buzz. And yes, it's coming to more than just Japan and Europe. 16. 2026 Mazda MX-30 Rex Plus, the electric crossover gets a boost. Mazda's compact EV crossover, the MX-30, gets a major reboot for 2026 and it's finally delivering on its full potential. Introducing the MX-30 REX Plus, now equipped with a range-extending rotary engine that acts purely as a generator, keeping the battery topped up and eliminating range anxiety. Gone is the previous 100-mile limit. Now you get 250 miles electric only. Up to 470 miles total range with REX engaged. Quieter cabin, smoother ride, and a bold redesigned front fascia. Inside, the cabin has been reworked with sustainable cork, organic fabrics, and a new floating infotainment setup that feels like a tech lounge. For those wanting a uniquely styled, environmentally conscious Mazda with added freedom, the MX-30 REX Plus finally hits the sweet spot. 17. 2026 Mazda 6 Coupe, where luxury meets legacy. What if Mazda made a car that was all emotion and no compromise? That's exactly what the 2026 Mazda 6 Coupe brings to the table. Built on the same RWD platform as the sedan and touring sport, this two-door Grand Tourer brings back the spirit of classic Japanese GTS with a modern electric twist. Available in turbo inline 6 mild hybrid, or a dual-motor all-electric version with over 500 horsepower. This is the closest Mazda has come to building a luxury performance coupe, rivaling the Lexus LC500 and even challenging BMW's 4 Series and i4. The design? Long hood, short rear deck, flowing roofline. The kind of car you fall in love with before even sitting inside. Mazda isn't just playing with this one, they're aiming to make a lasting legacy. 18. 2026 Mazda CX-40, the affordable all-rounder. In 2026, Mazda knows not everyone wants flashy or expensive. Sometimes, you just want a reliable, stylish, all-purpose SUV. Meet the new Mazda CX-40, a compact crossover sized between the CX-30 and CX-50, built for young drivers, small families, and budget-conscious buyers. It offers a frugal 2.0L Skyactiv hybrid, AWD or FWD, and a starting price of under $28,000. But don't let the price fool you. It still brings Mazda's premium interior touches. 11-inch center screen with wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and a surprising amount of cargo space and headroom. The CX-40 might not make headlines, but it'll make people happy every day. And that's worth celebrating. 19. 2026 Mazda HyperForce concept, the electric hypercar from another galaxy. This one isn't coming to a dealership yet, but it's very real. The Mazda HyperForce concept is what happens when Mazda imagines the year 2035 in 2026. It's all electric. It's carbon fiber everything. It's fast enough to make your eyes water. Key specs? Quad motors with 200+ horsepower. Active aero body that changes shape at speed. 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. Augmented reality racing HUD with motion AI assistant. Inside, it looks more spaceship than sports car, and yet, it's deeply connected to Mazda's heritage. The glowing rotary logo on the front? Yes. It lives on symbolically and perhaps functionally in future models. The HyperForce isn't a product. It's a love letter to speed, ambition, and limitless engineering. And just maybe, a sneak peek at Mazda's next Halo project. 2026 Mazda MPV Neo, the rebirth of the multipurpose vehicle. Back in the 90s and early 2000s, Mazda's MPV was a legend in the world of family transport. Now, it returns but completely reinvented. Meet the 2026 Mazda MPV Neo, a futuristic, modular, multi-use electric van that does it all. It's part family shuttle, executive transport, cargo mover, mobile workspace. With sliding doors on both sides, flat floors, and swappable interior modules, the MPV Neo can go from kids' soccer drop-off to ride-share shuttle to remote working studio, all in a day. Powered by a long-range battery with level 4 autonomous capabilities, this is Mazda's smart, sustainable answer to the evolving needs of city living. Practical? Yes. Boring? Absolutely not. This is what happens when Mazda engineers design a van with soul. 20 bold models, 20 different ways to shape the road ahead. From hypercars to hybrids, from coupes to concepts, Mazda's 2026 lineup isn't just an update. It's a revolution. Design with emotion. Innovation with soul. Performance with purpose. Mazda is here not just to compete, but to inspire. So if you believe cars should still make your heart race, your eyes widen, and your hands grip the wheel a little tighter, then you're already part of the Mazda movement. This is Gearless Garage, and we'll see you in the next ride. Until then, stay fearless, stay gearless, stay Mazda.